So this is Daylyt, A Plate of Collard Greens, featuring J. Cole. Come on.
Yeah. P, I see you. Oh, this shit feel like... You know that feeling when... Just pray for me on the 3rd. It's a body chopped in thirds, I heard. A lot of sheep in a circle, and you the goat, the Judas coming and purge. It hurt them every time you splurge. All this time spent, the mind sent the haters at me. It make me happy knowing they can never touch me. I tackle every goal he made, they think we playing rugby. The rugby and the ghost look like a floor at the 100 house. 600,000 on 200 acres, I know it hurt them bad. Paparazzi peek, we close the curtains, I know it hurt them mad. Yeah, it's like a verse that the pastor gave from the pulpit. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit.
Oh, come on. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. So they mad adore me. And obviously, you know, there's the whole adoration. We adore you with the pastor as well. So that's like the third little play on it, but let's just do the 2. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. So they love me, but I'm not really here for the bollocks. You know, I'm not here for all this shit. But obviously they mad adore me. I'm not here for the bullshit. The bull's fucking bars.
Never stress who they gon' bless today. I knew I'd get a meal. I came from Section 8, ain't stressed the plate. Yeah, the rest is greatness. It's history in the making. His story he making. Take it to the fact that we was taken. Placed inside the trap tap with laxatives. And we think that we running shit. Relax and relapse, dope, lift
running
up 100
shit,
clips.
bars.
Some blocks turn hunted, growth stunted like Barnum and Bailey. Hard for the babies, clowning, drowning. They surround us if I op out. Backseat of the police car, but never cop out. The post loader stop doubting for better days. The sun bright out, children let it raise. If you hear this, keep your head up, praise. Go.
He's fucking unbelievable, isn't he, really? Daylyt, unbelievable, dude.
Go.
Well, you know Jermaine's gonna have to bring it after that. I mean, Pi was crazy, so...
The reign is obsolete. Jermaine is out to be celebrated, paraded out in the streets for days, if not for weeks, for bringing us out the bleakest burning pit. My words are slick when it's my turn to kick. I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak. How vain is my belief to say that I could be the greatest y'all done seen. When my cadence proper from days I laid across the street from these Caucasian neighbors. New kids I stayed around are green and not as mean as my homies that played on Project Swings.
Listen, obviously bars are incredible. There was no way that he wasn't going to really step up on a track with Daylyt and bring his A game. It's just, you know, that's what he does. But just listen to the fucking sound of it as well. He talks about cadence here, my cadence proper. Listen to the cadence. I don't do this so much anymore, but quite often I used to talk to people who are trying to become artists. Some of them would send their music to me. I had a little thing on Patreon where they'd pay a small amount of music and I'd listen to like 2 or 3 of their tracks and give them direct feedback. I stopped doing it because, to be honest, a lot of the music that was coming my way was so bad it just wasn't really worth it. But some people, you could tell they had a bit of potential, but they just needed some stuff to work on. Now, I wasn't the guy that was going to tell them how to write better rhymes or lyrics or change their productions. I don't know that stuff. But one thing I do know is the importance of how you deliver the words. It's almost as important, and in many cases, in some music, it is as important, if not more important, than what you actually say. Now, this is both. But of the two of them, as good as Daylyt is, the level that Jermaine is delivering these words, the flow, the key that he works in, relevant to the beat and the production, is truly elite. And so many people, when they're so concentrated on their lyrics and want to say the cleverest shit and I'm going to make this a triple and that a double and stuff, dude, sometimes it just has to be how you say it. Jermaine's doing both though here.
Just slick when it's my turn to kick. I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak. How vain is my belief to say that I could be the greatest y'all done seen. When my cadence proper from days I laid across the street from these Caucasian neighbors. New kids I stayed around are green and not as mean as my homies that played on Project Swings, where fate is not foreseen. My brain stained, ingrained with the stories of slain bodies from heinous robberies.
Jesus.
And rated R regimes, exchanging raw for cream. Tricked them, it went left. They pulling up, shooting like Tatum off a screen.
Fucking
the
hell.
bills is due as kids, we knew the way the calls would ring. Since mom ain't paid them off, we trained to watch the names across the screen and let collections pass just like we failed to make an offering. Gotta channel thoughts, cause damn, the cable off it seems. Deep down I hated Halloween with all that I have seen. Who needs another way to cause a scream? Dangerous as the king of pop. How well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of lean.
Oh mate, that's a joke. That's a joke of a bar. Dangerous is the king of pop. How well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amounts of lean. The Smooth Criminal video, I spoke about this on a stream the other day. That was the moment where like my brain just exploded watching that as a kid. And the lean from Michael Jackson in that video, my brain just fucking exploded at that moment. That is a fucking incredible bar.
Dangerous as the king of pop. How well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of lean. This ain't prescribed cause there's no doc for pain they harboring. Some pray to God but it's odd cause Satan's catered all their dreams. Spiritually malnourished, dehydrated. Now they fiend for truth in these flows. Food for their souls to make it all serene. Well, here's a plate of collard greens. Yeah.
Here's a plate of collard greens, man. It's some food for your soul, some food for your spirit, some real rap. A track that's supposed to stand on its own. Two phenomenal artists. Daylyt has incredible bars. Cole also has incredible bars. Maybe not quite technically as amazing, but still, actually on here, I think it was equal just on that first listen. But Cole's delivery, and he has a level of superstardom which just affords him a certain amount of presence, regardless of what he says. And that's what happens. You can get to a level of superstardom with his music, whether it's speaking, comedy, movies, a sort of level that you can kind of just start. It's like a starting point almost. Like you're starting from here, and now can we go all the way up here? Whereas Daylyt, as good as he is, doesn't have that yet. He has a point, but his isn't as high as Cole's. But the reason Cole's is so high is, as I said before, that ability to mix elite tier lyricism with the ability to deliver it immaculately. Then you combine that with the confidence, the presence, and the status, and that's why you have a true elite artist. I was just thinking about Cole this morning, actually. I was thinking about Cole this morning as I was in my kitchen making some porridge. I was thinking about Love Yours and what an amazing song that actually is. And I was like, is that my favourite Cole song? Maybe. Shit changes all the time anyway, but it's good for Cole to just get back to the rapping. Sidestep the beef. Took some shit. Not hid out, but just went quiet, which is the thing to do. Don't keep addressing shit. Just go quiet and then come back with some real rap. Remind everybody what you do, and then we just move on. Love that track.